had the memory of being at Montauk, and then because I was talking to Akeem about it, and we found that he said that there was a girl, her name was Margie or something like that, and that she had blew like a light portal into his heart, and then it killed him. But then that's how she escaped, because he was punishing her. And then she would be like my age there, so we was probably like 7, 8, 9, something like that. So you would, I was thinking it was you, because I don't know, I just feel like it was you, because it kind of matches. He said that she has red hair, and it was really like poofy and stuff, and that she had like she was in the lunchroom or something. So I found you. I was like, I think this is Angie, because he said I would remember seeing her. So I trying to find, and then so I was kind of looking at her, like observing, just to see if it matched you, and I think it is you, but I'm not 100% sure. So I was just checking with you to see. But you would have been like sitting by yourself in the lunchroom, because, and I think that you had to wear like some gloves over your hands, because you had like a lot of electrical power, and you would electrocute people with your hands, not on purpose, sometimes just accidentally. If you touch anything, it would electrocute the place or whatever. So nobody could sit with you either at the lunch table, because if they touched you, they would be electroshocked as well, electrocuted. And so I don't know. Akeem was older. He was he was really mean to all of us kids and stuff. He was like an assistant manager, like something like that. And but that's not the title, but it's something like that. And he didn't like doing, like, helping or doing anything with his kids. He would just yell at us all the time, and he would make all of us kids, it was like probably eight or 10 of us or something, and in the group, and we was kind of like a year or two in different ages, and like boy girl like that. And then he said that we would sleep in cages, and he'd come in, he would hit the cages with the baton thing and say, like, wake up, and he was like cussing us, and he just would do that, and then he would leave and go do his own thing. Like, he could get away with a lot of stuff, because he would also get mad at times. If they pushed him too much, he could scream, and then that place, it seems like it was in a sphere on a timeline or something. But if he screamed, then it would disrupt the frequency of the sphere, and then it would shoot us into another dimension or timeline or something like that. So it seems like all these Montauk places, and they might be called different things, but it seems like they're set up on ley lines throughout even the galaxy, and they have these little spheres, and then they put all these powerful kids and use their abilities to harness the energy from that location, and then they can pull in energy from other locations too, like that, through time travel into different, and these, like, Akeem, he can go to, like, it's like a network all around too of different spheres, so he can leave that one and go to some other one or something like that, or either that, or it's like a bigger sphere than I'm seeing. Like, it seems like it's like a town too, maybe, but it's something like that. And then he could leave and go to different place. I'll message you in a minute. Anyways, I was seeing that you was sitting at the lunch table by yourself, just for your own safety and stuff, and then I guess he was harassing all of us, or Keem was, in the lunch line, or in the lunch room, because it seems like my group, like, we was all in the group, but I don't see anybody else sitting by themselves, so I don't know, I just feel like that's you. So I don't know. But you had enough, you know. Like you had enough, and so maybe that's why you was saying that too about Arkeem. Something's off with him, you know. Like he had some kind of a resistance or something. Just like the other day when I had some like resistance with Pal too, you know. Like we see these things, and you know, and like with Pal, seems like I was seeing like he was an assistant too, but he was like under James, because Arkeem said that James was there before him, so I think that James was like a manager or something like that of a few of these places, and he would come and check on the overall how the assistants were doing, and like Arkeem and Max Spears and Joseph Powell, and there's a few other ones like were the ones who were like the assistants of the place, you know, and so James would come in, and maybe he was like a general manager or something, and he would check on the progress, because he would give those guys lists of stuff to do every week, and then if they didn't do them, then this is what James did. Because he found different ways to discipline them, but they didn't care, you know, the guys didn't, and they was competing like high school, you know, for the girls, because I think that they would bring in girls there too, like they would bring in girls from other places or something, and like new girls in high school or something, you know, comes in, then all the guys like her, and so they would do that. But James, I guess he had like a camera on all the places that he was manager of, and he would keep track of all everything that went on, you know, so he would know like Arkeem's girlfriends and all their girlfriends and stuff like that. So James found out who Arkeem was dating that week, because he had given Arkeem a list of stuff to do, and he said he wanted it done for the week, and he would be back, you know, the next week and make sure it's done. And I don't know what the list is. It's their own thing to do, you know, and he just is trying to maintain the facility and all this stuff, whatever. I don't know what they had to do. But Arkeem wadded up the paper and threw it on the floor, and he said, like, you know, cousin, he's kind of like an autistic kid, how my son is too, you know, how they have these meltdowns and stuff. Arkeem, he would have them all the time, you know, so we had to walk on eggshells, and he was so difficult to be around, because if we made one mistake, if we dropped something, then he would freak out, and he would make us serve him his lunch, and he would be like sitting in a recliner, and he would get to eat like this steak or something good, you know, like and we'd have to eat like dog food, and it seemed like he had us in like a chain gang like that. I was seeing kind of something like that, but he would make us serve him his food, and then I heard him say, "Where's my fucking straw? Give me my GED straw." You know, he was then like he would just yell, and it was like right there or something, you know, and we just like, we just couldn't deal with it. It was so much. It was so high stress to deal with him, so we tried to keep him happy. It's like a freaking autistic kid. It's just like how my son is too in this life. So it's like I didn't get any escape, because he has these meltdowns all the time too, you know? And so I don't know. I guess I'm used to dealing with that or something. I don't know. But he would also, Arkeem said that he would open up a portal, and he would tell us he's going to throw us into that portal, and like we would be lost wherever that was. He would open it up, and it would be something like someplace, wherever, I don't know where it'd even be. And he said, "I'm going to put you in this portal, like if you don't straighten up or do what I say or whatever, you know." And so I guess we straightened up, or we went in the portal or something. But he said he threw me in the portals, like to other places, you know, and I don't know, I guess I found my way back or something, I don't know.